singer and actress, the fabulous, beautiful Jill Scott has become more famous than she was as a singer or an actress, or just as famous, with this new breaking news. Now, according to Jill Scott, the video in question is an old video, but somehow someone lucked upon it, or maybe already had it and decided to upload it to YouTube. And that video is none other than a concert that she did where she's singing, apparently, and then simulating oral sex on the microphone, or performing simulated fellatio. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I try to be as fair and as objective as possible, but sometimes people just draw this line in the sand that is just so obvious as to who and what they really are. To have a woman, and especially a black woman, with all of the stereotypes and all of the negative things that black people have been charged with, accused of, and pictured as over many decades of our history, to have this woman, this black woman and black star singer and so forth, go on stage and perform imaginary oral sex on a microphone is probably one of the lowest of the low. Jill Scott, I wish the video was never ever shown, but Jill Scott has given black people another black eye. This was so off the Richter scale, so to speak. It was embarrassing to me as a black person, a black man especially, to see a black female do this in any venue that is public, where millions of people are watching. I don't know if she ever thought that this video would get out, but apparently she's doing a concert somewhere, and then she goes through these gyrations on a microphone, and her fans in the audience are just cheering it on. This is not acceptable. Not yesterday, not now, not ever. Now, what you do in your bedroom with your significant other is your own business. That's your personal business. I'm not saying anything is wrong with fellatio, but what you do in your bedroom is your own personal business. But she has stooped low. I'm sure she's not the only one, but she just happens to be the one, the topic today. And because this video actually went viral all over the internet, so she took it with a grain of salt, making a statement that, you know, people just don't know what's going on, and it's not for you to know everything. That's the way she responded in this one particular segment. You can look that up in your leisure and find out where that came from. I think it's Twitter. But anyway, it's a shame. It is a crying shame. As if we don't get enough negative publicity as black people to have a black woman, especially one that we look up to as one that's made it in entertainment, you know, musically and also in film. To see her degrade herself like this in public, it's just a crying shame. But anyway, she has made us look bad as black people, but we will move on from that. Now, since I'm going to probably have some trolls out there that's going to say, oh, you talking about blacks and so forth, you know, she's an artist and all this kind of thing. I'm not just talking about blacks. It just so happens that this particular segment is about a black woman making black people look bad, especially a woman that's in entertainment that's black. You think she would have graduated by now from stupidity, but I'm talking about any woman as well. If that was a white woman, an Asian woman, a Latino woman doing the same thing on stage, I would still speak out against that as well. I would. But it just so happens that this particular segment and this narrative is about Jill Scott disrespecting her own ethnic group. That's it, and that's all. So I want you to weigh in and let me know if this behavior was acceptable to you, if you're okay with it, or did it make you feel a sort of way. This is Brother Teacher. Make sure you check in. Thank you.